All right, guys, so my first stop is the Foresight booth, and I walked by and saw some new software. I'm here with Matt from Foresight, and he's going to fill us in on what's behind us and what's coming later this year.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are at Bay 2 here at the Foresight stand, and kind of behind our heads here, you can kind of see the next-gen simulation software coming to Foresight, which is slated for the end of this year, so stay tuned for that. As well as that, we've got big updates in the Foresight app coming next week, the introduction of our training facility, and our down-the-line range view.
You said next week?
Next week.
Oh, wow.
Next week, it's coming soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start with the full software.
Yeah, so this is a big update. Our next-gen software, we've got updated physics engine, updated graphics, a whole new UI that kind of streamlines it into the app to make it feel that kind of cohesive Foresight experience.
You were just, or someone was just describing to me that this is going to kind of take elements from your entire software suite and put it all into one.
Exactly. We're kind of streamlining everything to just have kind of the mobile app and our next-gen simulation software to get out the confusion out the way of what software you should be using.
Yeah, because if you're a Foresight user now, you know you've got SIGPRO, you've still got 2020, you've got Play, and some of them are good for different things. But the idea is to kind of combine it all.
And just to be clear, we're not getting rid of any of those. They still will be out in the market, so if you have your favorite, we're not touching those, but we will be encouraging people to kind of shift over to this next-gen software.
Okay, and I know people are going to ask, you know, for those people that have bought courses and stuff like that on FSX Play or 2020, you guys are...
Yeah, we're working that structure and how that transfer is going to work, but yeah, you will still have everything you have today. It's not going to be lost. You're not going to have to pay extra for it. It should be good.
So something to transfer over. Really cool stuff. I know because I kind of bounce around between the software, depending on what I'm doing that day.
Exactly.
So it'll be nice to have it all in one. So,
absolutely, and kind of the setup we have here is kind of a unique one too, which we're encouraging people to start and test out, is that we've got our whole play here, but we are connected to the app at the same time. So if you kind of want to just play around a golf, but then consume the data and see what your data for the round was looking like, you can actually connect both of them to the same device at the same time.
Cool. So the Foresight app, I want to mention, you were just telling me about some connectivity issues. I know a lot of people have asked me about that. You have a fix for that?
Yeah, so the fix we have right now, we've done a lot of work on the hardware and the app itself. So if you are using the Foresight app, two things that you have to make sure is that you're updated to the latest firmware version. Really obvious to know if you are updated, because when you connect to that device through the Foresight app, you'll get a big red ring around your device that says critical update. That means you need to go ahead, don't do anything else, just plug your device in and get that latest firmware. Okay? Once you've done that, make sure you're on the latest version of the Foresight app, and you should have way better connection. And then secondly, following on from that, we are working on a background connectivity. So right now when you leave the app and then try and come back, you might experience some issues reconnecting. We are working so that when you close the app or get out of the app, it will stay connected, so you can go and do your emails, your text messages, answer calls, and you're still getting that data coming through.
Awesome. So the updated app, tell us about that.
So this new update we have coming, it's got a training facility with our training drills. We've got ladder drills and target practice drills, and an off the tee drill, which is coming soon, so it won't be this initial release, but coming a fast follow afterwards. We also have a down the line range view, so you can actually hit a shot for the first time and see that tracer in the app.
Awesome, because right now you've pretty much just got data and you've got groupings.
Exactly, it's all kind of like top down, dispersion, data focused, but we're trying to open that out, so now the app becomes a tool before you go out on the range. You can kind of got practice with a purpose, is what I like to say, and you got something to focus on before you actually go out to a round of golf.
That's awesome, because I love training kind of software. How many targets can you hit, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're trying to play into here. So
and so someone might ask, is this stuff going to work for Bushnell users?
Yep, this is Foresight and Bushnell, so as long as you have a Bushnell or a Foresight unit, you'll have access to the app and everything that comes with it.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, we are going to see if we get a chance. I'll like to demo some of this stuff.
Yeah, let's sneak on in here.
A little crowded. Okay, we've got a little bit of time. We've got the booth free here. We're going to give you a demo. Daniel's going to hit some shots. This is Foresight's new, they're calling it Premiere. This will be the full software suite all in one. Great shot. This is hole number 4 on Pebble Beach. It's the only hole they're demoing here right now. Updated graphics engine and
yeah, physics, graphics,
new physics,
and updated UI, a lot cleaner than our previous offerings. So we spent a lot of time honing in the physics for this, as you see with his approach shot, and kind of the way that the ball reacts with the green, really dialing in those kind of realism aspects that we're trying to achieve here.
Yeah, looks great. Great hole.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
When you get gimmies, it's great.
Yeah. So I imagine most of the experience will be similar to how play is now.
So for course play, yes.
Yeah.
But it's worth noting that as we develop this, we are developing a shot analysis feature.
Okay.
So if you think of SIGPRO world and kind of the mobile app, that's going to be bundled in here. And then the training drills that I mentioned on the app will also be part of this offering too. So everything you'll see in the app is going to be available for this desktop version as well. So the other thing we've worked on a lot is the chase cam and the positioning of the cameras.
Yeah.
Kind of seeing what the market's doing and seeing how we can improve on that too.
So I imagine eventually you'll get swing camera integration, probably not right away.
Exactly. Swing camera for the mobile app is actually just around the corner. But when we talk about a desktop offering, that's probably going to be, further down the line.
Really? So available with the mobile app?
The mobile app,
Sooner.
we're looking into. We kind of started development on that now. So this year we should be in our shot analysis being able to capture some swings with the swim camera.
Do you have anything in this where it'll show kind of the data view or anything yet?
No, we haven't
yet?
brought anything to show for that just yet.
All right. What about the app that
Yeah,
is coming out next week?
Let's get into it. So we're gonna go ahead
Training facility.
and look at our training facility here.
Let me see.
I do want to say that everything that you could do with the app is still available. So you've got shot analysis, view all your activities, your My Bag, your profile still lives there. But we've added this drill library. Ladder drills, target practice. Ladder drills mainly focus on distance control, so it kind of doesn't really worry about left and right, and it's all can you hit that yardage number, so you'll see it presented as a band. Then target practice kind of hones in the distance control as well as accuracy, so now we're more worried about, are you missing left, right, try and stay in the quadrant, more course management style. But we'll go ahead and ladder drill for now. Obviously you got your Foresight default ones, just to give you an idea of what's available. You do have the ability to come in here and create your own. We can do structured, where it's kind of, sequential A, B, C every time. Or you can go random, select a minimum and maximum, and then be presented with various distances within that band. But today we're going to go ahead and just do this 20 to 70. So it's a 20 to 70 yard is the min and max. There's 6 targets in it. We got 20, 40, 30, 50, 70, 60. So you can see it's not necessarily going up and down. You can make it go however you want. You also have difficulty band. This is going to select the width of the target that you have, right? So to make it easy, you might want to kind of give yourselves more leeway. If you're looking at going on tour and testing yourself against the best of the best, then you might want it on Tour Pro. We'll challenge Daniel here and see how good he really is.
All right.
And start our drill. So his first approach here, 20 yards. He's got a 4-yard window to land that ball in. He's a little long there.
A little long.
So the way that this is scored is number of shots. The idea is you're trying to get from start to finish in as fewer shots as possible. And it's really kind of honing you guys in that, can you hit the yardage you're presented with in as few shots as possible when it's demanded of you in the course.
Pretty tight little band there.
Yeah. So he's got a 2-yard window front and back, and he's missed that by 0.4. Again, highlighting the accuracy of our devices. So So one of the interesting things to note here too is as he's missing and hitting, if you have volume up on your iPad or phone, you actually get presented with noises that help you understand without looking if you were successful or not. So you don't have to keep checking the device, it's just going to audio feedback to you. Again, 0.2 miss there.
It's a great one to take the iPad to the driving range.
Exactly, yeah. Give you something to do at the range with your device.
What about one of the target drills?
Yeah. So we can go ahead and fast forward this. So at the end you get this drill summary, kind of tells you how many shots you did it in, gives you a strokes gain, obviously bucketed into various distances so you can quickly identify, you need work in certain areas. We have a performance history over time, so he performed that like a 5 handicap this time, and over time hopefully you're seeing a trend in improvement. And then this is really important and really useful for going into target practice. You can see that he's missing short right 75% of the time here. So what we can do with that data is come into target practice. As I said earlier, this kind of revolves around a circular target, but what we can do is enable and disable various quadrants of that target. So he was missing short right all the time. We can actually disable the short right area so that if he lands the ball short right, he actually gets no points. All right, so a couple of things. One, he's eliminating his bad misses, but what you can also do is sort of start planning and mapping the round you're about to play. If you know the pin locations are tucked away somewhere and there's hazards, you can start enabling and disabling quadrants and set them at yardages that you know you're going to face that day or that you struggle with.
Yeah.
So in this example, we've got 105 to 155. That quadrant layout I spoke about, we actually have a random mode for that too. So in this scenario, he's going to get presented with random numbers from 105 to 155, and the target is going to change every single target.
Wow.
So here we go. We kind of got this preview of letting you know what you're about to experience. You can see the circles and the shapes are all different. That's the quadrants I was talking about. So here we're presented with 121, and then we've got to hit it back right. Okay, so that highlighted quadrant is the area he's trying to hit it in.
I love that. Love that, being able to turn those quadrants off.
Yeah,
that's really
it's
cool.
really cool. Again, just giving you a practice with a purpose.
Made it.
There you go.
There we go.
So the other difference you'll notice here is that it's actually a points-based scoring system. So it's a 0 to 100, 100 being the closer you are, the higher your points. As he progresses through this drill, he's just going to start accumulating those points, trying to add that gamification to it. You can now challenge your buddies and really kind of add that pressure on that you would face on the course.
Very cool. I don't want to keep hogging your booth here.
Yep.
Is there one other drill that's in there?
No, that's coming. We just got coming soon.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
cool.
pretty much it.
I love this one. I would set the quadrant that I can't hit or something.
It's super helpful for, like, most people are short of the pin every time.
Yeah.
So you just take the short ones out, so you have to be past the distance you're aiming at.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome.
Is that
Cool
good?
stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Daniel, you're dialed.
Thanks for coming in,
Yeah.
man. Awesome.
Appreciate it.